Okay, so after having to delay my hair appointment a month, I finally went in and got my hair done today. And it feels so great. Um, it just looks so much healthier and better now. And I mean, if you know, you know. You know that just going to get your hair done, it's just therapeutic in itself. And I have a very friendly hair stylist, and we just talked the whole time just about a lot of different things, and it was an enjoyable couple hours of my day, which I absolutely needed. So it's St. Patrick's Day today, green. I didn't think I was gonna wear anything green today, but it turned out to be about 77 degrees outside. And so I was like, I'm gonna at least wear like a green tank top. And then I looked in my closet and I saw this, and I got this dress a while ago from Stitch Fix. I don't even remember when I got it, but I don't know that I've ever worn it before. And I just thought, today is your day. And it's comfy and soft. But so I've lived in my apartment. I moved there in December of 2020. But last St. Patrick's Day, I was either out of town or I wasn't at my apartment. I didn't realize that there is a huge parade that takes place on the main street right by my apartment every St. Patrick's Day. I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 10 a.m. and I live less than 2 miles from my hospital. And so typically, if I have an appointment, I just can leave 15 minutes beforehand and get there in time. Today, I did leave a little earlier than I thought I was going to, which is good because I didn't know about the parade. So the entire street that I would turn onto to get to the hospital was blocked off for parade traffic. And it took me to drive this 1.7 miles. It took me 30 minutes. And it was that stop in your tracks traffic where you don't make any progress for, 6 minutes at a time. So I called the doctor's office and let them know I was going to be a little bit late. And they were fine about it. I even told the receptionist girl like where I was at, and she was like, "Oh, that's going to be a while." So it was good because I know some doctor's offices are like, if you're more than so and so minutes late, like either the doctor can cancel the appointment or you'll get charged. And then it was a really nice doctor's appointment. And I don't typically have really good doctor's appointments because it's just kind of like, what else are you going to tell me is wrong? But this was my PCP. It was a follow-up to the hospital. And it was with a doctor I hadn't seen before because my personal PCP, like she didn't have an opening until middle of April. But this one, he had one today. And he is actually the resident doctor. But he had read my chart pretty thoroughly. And he was like, "I've never met you before. And this was the first time that I read your chart. So I just have questions I just want to ask you." And I really appreciated that because he asked questions that let me know he actually did read my chart. Because sometimes it's pretty evident when they don't read your chart. And so then he and I discussed some things, and then he went and got like the attending physician. And I met her for the first time, and she was extremely pleasant as well. And we discussed, I see about 5 different departments for different health things that are going on. And so each of my specialists, they stick to their specialty, and it kind of feels like I'm very disjointed. And these 2 doctors were talking to me, and they're like, "We don't have many things we can do for all these separate things, but like what we can work on with you is like your nutritional needs and your dietary needs and getting this weight on you so that you can get your transplant, because I've checked off all the list of things I need to do to get listed again, but since I've been sick and even in the past 6 months as my health has started to decline, I have been losing weight steadily. And even more so the past 2 hospitalizations. And it's very hard for me to find food to eat sometimes because I have like the renal diet that I need to take care of. I have the gastroparesis diet that I need to take care of. I have the fluid restriction that I have to take care of. I have, salt restriction. I have like, I try to eat low FODMAP for my gut. It's just like I have all these things, and it's just hard. It's hard. And with the gastroparesis, if you're not aware of what that is, it pretty much means like paralyzed, like stomach muscle, like your vagus nerve in your stomach. It doesn't work very well, and you don't digest foods quickly. You don't digest foods all the way sometimes, and you get very backed up, and it's painful to eat, and sometimes it's painful to just exist because it's awful. So, with that, I try to avoid high fat foods, like really oily foods. I was told now to like stop drinking like cow's milk and try to drink soy milk. Not a lot of raw vegetables, not a lot of fruit with skin, don't eat whole wheat, don't eat whole grain. It's like growing up on the diabetic diet. It's like the complete opposite of a diet for a person that was diabetic. It's like eat low fiber because fiber bulks your digestion to help you be regular. And with the gastroparesis diet, you can't have that fiber because that's even slower to digest in normal people. So that makes it hard, and it makes it hard to put on weight sometimes. And I've been struggling with it. And it's very frustrating. And I see dietitians from some of these different departments, but it's like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing because, like, my nephrology dietitian will tell me about the renal diet. My dialysis dietitian will tell me about the renal diet. My gastroparesis one will tell me about the low FODMAP and the low residue and low fiber and all these things. And it's just like, I don't know what to do. They haven't been very helpful. So the two doctors from today, they're going to contact the other teams that are working with me and talk to them about their nutritional guidelines and try to get together a plan with a general dietitian that I can hopefully see and get this off the ground. And I just left feeling like a new surge of optimism. And I just made it into a good day. And then I got my hair done, and I'm about to go and meet up with Jill for dinner. And it was 78 degrees outside today. So it's hard because yesterday was a difficult day. And I sat in my car for a while after my dialysis session was over, just kind of overwhelmed, thinking people can do this for years and years and years. And transplants can take a long time to happen. And I've been doing this for less than 2 months, and I feel like I'm suffocating from this. How am I going to do this? How am I going to keep doing this as long as I'm going to have to keep doing this? And not not literally how long am I going to do this, because I'm going to do this as long as I have to do this, but emotionally, what am I going to look like emotionally, for 3 or 4 months down the road, a year down the road? Like what is my emotional state going to look like? And just a little bit of a hopeless, panicky feeling. And after that appointment, which I wasn't expecting to be that great of an appointment, without even seeing like a doctor that specializes in some of my problems, I just feel kind of like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, here is brand new people that are gonna look at my charts and my files and my case and bring fresh perspectives and a fresh voice and fresh ideas. And it felt really nice. It felt really nice. So tomorrow's Friday. I'm back to the dialysis grind. And I don't know. The chairs in dialysis, they're like recliner chairs, and there's the seat heaters, but they're cushy, but after three some odd hours, like, it gets really uncomfortable. And you can't really get up and walk around. And I don't think dialysis is ever something people look forward to. Except I do look forward to getting the fluid taken off. Like, that part I do look forward to. But like sitting in the chair for 3 hours, I don't know. It is supposed to be rainy all day tomorrow though, so at least I won't be missing out on the beautiful weather. Because today I just wanted to sit in my car and sit outside and just soak all of this in, because it's too early in the year to really have humidity. So it was just warm and sunny and enjoyable. So I think that's my check-in about my dialysis journey for today. I know I didn't speak too much about dialysis itself, but like these doctor's appointments are things that contribute to my whole dialysis journey. Because it's not just like a kidney thing right now. It's, for me, it's like my whole body thing. And it was just nice to have a little bit of relief today.